My animation supervisor recommended me for a job at Titmouse because he knew some
Mm,
people there. So I took a test and I got the job, and it was just freelance for a little bit, but I figured like I wanted to move out to LA anyway. That's where all the other animation jobs seemed to be.
yeah.
So I asked them if I could work in house, and they said yes. And
Mm,
that's when I made the move out.
yeah. What did that test look like? I think those of us that are outside the animation world don't know what that test looks like.
Yeah, that's a good point. So for Titmouse, the show I did, and a lot of their shows when I worked there were animated in Flash,
Mm,
which now is Adobe Animate.
right.
Um, so they send you a file that, or the file I was sent was essentially like, here are the boards, here's the background setup, and here are the character rigs. So essentially that means like it was puppet animation. So
Mm,
it was like a full character with joints and everything. And
right.
if you need to, you can redraw where necessary if the movement is really complex. But the show that I tested for, Moonbeam City,
Mm,
was mostly talking heads. It was a very like visually striking show, so
mm,
a lot of it was pretty static.
I see.
Um, so yeah, they include the dialogue and the boards, and you essentially just have to animate what's happening.
Right.
So just kind of line it up with the boards and make acting choices according to the dialogue. Um, and you send it in, and you have like it depends on the kind of test. I think I had a week to do it.
Mm,
So on top of like full-time work, sometimes that can be a little tricky, but it was a
right.
simple enough test where it wasn't
Yeah.
too strenuous.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe they know that people that are applying for jobs might also have jobs. So
Yeah, I mean, some studios are not that kind. some
right.
some tests are really hard, but that
Yeah,
one
is
was
that right?
thankfully. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, there are a lot of tests that people are like, and I think it depends on how much people put into it, but some
Yeah.
tests are just like, yeah, I spent an additional like 20 or more hours on this in addition to my full-time
Right.
job. So
Right.